New knife day, always a good day. Today I want to show you the Vero Axon Framelock in titanium. Now I have two Vero knives right here. This is the Axon liner lock as well as the Synapse XL. We'll do a little comparison, and I think there is something to point out here that is quite a bit different. So let's go ahead and get right into it. We're not going to delay much. We're just going to go ahead and do this comparison. That's beautiful. Really, really nice. Now, you get that distinctive Vero styling with this. The lines are beautiful. And that's something that he takes his time doing, is making sure that it looks as good as it works. The steel is M390. Titanium backspacer. Absolutely beautiful. And the action is excellent. Now, I played with this last night, and while trying to make a video for the friend who's lending me this, I moved my finger and gave myself a little love bite. You know, can't have a new knife without a little love bite, don't you think? Now, this is one thing I've noticed about this that I really want to point out. So, some people in the past, this is a Gen 1 Axon, have mentioned that the detent is a little light. And I can't disagree with that per se. It's not bad, but it's a little light, just very, very little. This is perfection. Absolute perfection. I don't feel like it'll fall out in any way, and it just flies out. Interestingly, why I have the XL out here is that the XL, I think the detent is almost a little strong. Now, it makes for an absolutely beautiful flick. Like, it's just comes out like a rocket. But the detent is very strong. And that's probably a good thing, because this is one of the biggest blades you can get. Pretty much almost 4 inches. So having something so that you can't drop it out is phenomenal. Of course, we have the difference with the bolster lock. The frame lock, about 30%, 25, 30% lockup. Beautiful. So there you go. I mean, it's not that dissimilar, of course, from its liner lock brother. Pretty much everything about the blade is the same. Of course, the handles are different. Now, I'm not going to take them apart to see if they're interchangeable. What I really appreciate, though, is just the crispness of it, and the sound is completely different. If I am a huge audiophile. One of the reasons I love knives is actually for the sound that they make. This is another new sound. Even when I have the brass scales on this, they sound completely different. So I think the gentleman who's getting this knife is going to love it. It's an absolutely beautiful piece. I don't have much critique to say. I will, other than, well, nothing. I have no critiques. On top of that, when I got my Axon for the first time, it had been after I had gotten my previous Synapse XL. And I realized right away that the handle on this knife is just so comfortable. It's really, really, really well designed. Very, very ergonomic. And that surprised me from the way it looks. Even more so than the XL, I definitely find that the Axon's handle is very, very, very good. It doesn't feel, I don't know how to describe it, but the fact that I can get different grips with it, it's a knife that you should use, not just carry around as a piece of pocket jewelry. Although, you got to admit, it is beautiful. Well, that's it. I don't really want to say too much. There's nothing really to say other than that the Synapse XL Framelock is just exactly what you would expect. with a little bit improvement on the detent, that beautiful line. Like I think the fact that the stone wash and the titanium, they just meld into each other, that's just incredible to me. Getting that finish just right. Yeah. Of course, as I'm putting it away, I realize there is one significant difference. Look at the front flipper. It's actually been extended, and that's probably why it's so much easier to flick. Anyway, this is going to go to its owner here tomorrow. I want to say thank you for letting me borrow it. It's a beautiful piece. Absolutely spectacular. All right, guys, you have a great day. We'll talk again soon.